Hey y'all, it's been a while. A couple of thousand things going on at my house tech wise, so I wanted to bring y'all up to speed. First thing is, I went ahead and I took the back of my Zte Zmax off because they said you could do it. And I wasn't wanting to mess with the battery, but I was like, I need to paint the back on this because the black is just so ugly. So, ta-da! What I did was I pulled the back off and can't really see hair underneath the screen protector. Okay, so I pulled the back off, and then I got some plastic can spray paint and I sprayed it. Okay, the only thing that's jacked is the button. I gotta peel off the black, so the black button, I haven't done that yet. But it came out really good, I think, and it really, improved the Zte Zmax. But I'm so over this phone, even though I keep it around just like a Wi-Fi device because it's that great. But I did that. Okay, so then I went ahead, I got the iPhone Plus, right? But the iPhone 6S came out, and even though I was going to get the Plus Rose Gold, they did not have any. And the waiting time is like 4 to 6 to 8 weeks. And since I'm on Jump On Demand, I could actually do what I did, which was I got an iPhone 6S, and I can use it for a couple of months, and then I can turn it in and get the other one. And the only thing that will occur is it will extend my lease another 3 months, but at $19 a month, that's only like $45. So how could you go wrong by paying $45 to use the 6S right away and then order the other one? I mean, that T-Mobile plan is just amazing. But I just wanted to, everybody's got way better videos than me about the iPhone 6S. But this one, I just really like it because I use it as my daily driver. And at first, the battery life was so pathetic. I was like, oh no. Because I knew I'd be giving up optical image stabilization, the ability to put landscape on my desktop. But big deal, I could still landscape in messaging and internet, and that's what was most important. So I knew I'd be giving that up. I knew I'd be giving up 1080p, but that's not a big deal because with the smaller screen, the resolution that's on here is quite nice. And I knew I'd be giving up the battery life. And I thought, well, smaller screen, it won't be so bad. But oh my God. I had this thing, and within a couple of hours, it had dropped like 40%. Like in the old days of Android, it was just like my Evo or something. It was pathetic. And I was like, what did I do? I'm not going to be able to live like this for months. But I Googled, and it turns out that iOS has a much different way of having background services. Like, you have to go into each individual setting and just say no, which easily I can do because the only thing I use this for is messaging and occasional web looking on the internet. I only pay $15 a month, nothing down for 18 months. I just don't think you can go wrong. So I went ahead and I got the 6. I got it in silver. It's so pretty. It's a little bit nicer without my screen protector on it because it's got some bubbles. But it's a really pretty aluminum. I'm hoping those will come out. I just put it on. You can see from here because there's no screen protector on there. So you kind of see it's like a really pale light silver. But it gives it so much grip that I don't need to put one of those funky things on the back. I don't need a case. So I think it's going to be okay. But I did want to show you a couple of things that the iPhone does that's so cool. Because, I have the App Store, but I've never even downloaded an app to this. That's why I got the 16 gig, because I just take pictures. Which, by the way, the new camera, 12 megabytes, is really nice. I mean, everything is nice about this device. At first, when I gave my Plus in, and I was like, why did I do that? That was stupid, Carol. Now your Plus is gone and you have to wait a couple of months for a Plus and you love your big phones. What is wrong with you? But honestly, I've really grown on this. I think I like the size better. It's just so boppable, And because of the resolution and just the ease of use, I don't need a big screen for the things that I'll be doing on this. So, enough ado, or whatever that word is. I'm going to just shut it off, which is so cool because you can use this to shut it off. You don't have to use power button, which I love, and you don't have to use the home button, which I hate. So here we go. I'm going to just turn it on. And Touch ID is so super fast. It's unbelievable. If you just touch it with a finger that's not registered, you can see there's my home screen. Okay, 6S. And if you go like that, it's going to ask for your code. But all you have to do is touch your finger there for 2 seconds and you're in. Look at that. You don't even have to press. It's so cool. But anyway, this is so cool. It's touch assist. And I was Googling for an app that wouldn't make me have to press the power button every time I wanted to shut the thing off. Because the power button's over here and it's hard to get to. And it's a little, you know, it's a little resistant to touch. Maybe it'll get, you know, easier as it gets a little broken. But oh my God, I hated the power button and I didn't like this. Click, click, click. It's a pain. So you just hit your little force, it's assist touch or something. It's in accessibility. And you can go to do so many things. You can go right to Siri. All the things that the power button does. Well, she's pretty good too. Nothing like S voice. Okay, well you don't have to know because this is none of your business. So then you hit it again and you can go home. Okay. Or if you hit it again, you can get to your device and then you can make your screen louder, mute it, or more even. You can multitask, you take a screenshot. There we go, we just took one. I mean, this little button takes the place of like 50 toggle switches that you would need on Android or from their app store. So that's pretty great. And all in all, I just really think I'm going to be happy with this for the next couple of months. Really wanted the rose gold. It was pretty, but I was not going to wait 2 months and have to order it and then pay $99 because I couldn't go from, well, yeah, I could have upgraded to just a 16 gig, but I didn't. Oh, I guess because I'm going to be getting the 64 gig when I get the next iPhone that I get that I'm going to be keeping long term. But just for 2 months, I thought 16 gig will work. And I didn't have to pay anything down, so it was worth it. But anyway, so that's the end of that tone. So watch this. So I just press this one time with my finger, and I'm in. Is that fast or what? The camera's really nice. Everything's really nice. Loving it. But anyway, then I have another something to show y'all that it wasn't even on my radar. And you know, I was using my Zte Zmax forever, and yes, it's a 5.7 inch screen. Whoops. It's 5.7. Oh, by the way, and this, what's up with that? This has band 12, the new iPhone 6S. That's why I really got it, because band 12 is coming to my area, and that's really good for, it's the 700 megahertz spectrum. And it's going to have really good building penetration, which I need at work because I lose my signal from time to time and it's annoying. I keep getting up because the one spot where it works is not where I'm sitting. So I always have to, not always, but a couple of times a day I have to get up. I would love to be able to keep my phone right where I am when I'm playing my trial videos. So with the 700 megahertz spectrum, band 12, I should be able to. And this even has band 12, but it was just too heavy and clunky. I was like, time for a new phone, but wasn't gonna pay a lot. So then I came across this. Don't talk to me, please. I'm making a video. Don't interrupt me. So he's like, yeah, whatever. So this is the, come on, you can do it. Of course not. I'm demonstrating. This is the Alcatel One Touch. Okay, and this, you see, this does everything. It's got 2 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a quad-core, octa-core processor. Not that fast. It's like 1.2 gigahertz, 4 cores, and the other, or it might be 1.5 and 1.2 gigahertz. I mean, it's moderate, you know, but it's plenty fast. It does everything you could want. It's running Lollipop, which I have actually grown an affinity for, which I cannot believe. It has NFC, like I said. It has 13 megapixel camera on the back, an 8 megapixel on the front. It's called the Alcatel One Touch Idol 3. And this also, I have, you know, it's kind of, not that pretty, but it's really lightweight. I mean, it weighs about half of this. And there's only a difference in maybe a tiny little bit of the screen, not enough to even go crazy. Plus it has on-screen buttons. Another thing that I could not stand, but now I've grown accustomed to. Has band 12 for that upcoming, you know, spectrum that we're getting. Really good battery life. It's only like 2,900 milliamp battery hours or whatever that is. But it gets decent. Doesn't get anything like the Zte Zmax because I think that's like a 3,400 milliamp battery. Plus that only has 720p and this is 1080p. That's another thing, 1080p. And I replaced the camera with the Google camera and works much better, much faster. But that's pretty much it. So that's my video. You know, that's what I use every day to watch videos. And for $249 on Amazon, I was like, oh yes, all day long. And then there's this one for $15 a month. I mean, I'm happy. Anyway, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Thanks, y'all. Bye.